Bueno, pues ya vamos en el shuffle para Osceola, aquí con todos los competidores invitados del Hobie Adventure Day de Osceola. Say hi from Mexico, guys. Yeah. Vamos a divertirnos un buen rato, vamos a pescar, vamos a convivir con toda la banda que está aquí. Nice to meet you, everyone, for your friend from Mexico. Mucho gusto. Yeah, thank you very much, everyone. Nos vemos en Kayaks para Pesca en México en un rato, señores. Vamos a seguir transmitiendo.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding. From the words I spit, so sharp, so freezing. So cold, behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon.
Ya estamos todos los invitados aquí al Osceola Hobie Day. Vamos a pescar barramundis, vamos a ver si hay pick-up bass, vamos a ver qué podemos capturar el día de hoy, señores. Aquí estamos para todos ustedes, seguimos transmitiendo. Hey!
Bonjour.
Yeah, bonjour, Michael. Joel McBride. Vamos a darle barramundi and pick-up bass.
Yes.
In this
Something
side?
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Australian.
The fish is Australian?
Barramundi, yeah. It's some kind of like Australian bass. Some story about it coming over here and somebody transplanted or something, but it's supposed to hit during the heat.
The owner of this place,
yeah.
he tried to, he leaves the barramundi here, right?
Yeah.
All right. Es un pez australiano que fue sembrado aquí en Osceola. Y por lo que hemos visto en videos, pues es un pez agresivo. Entonces vamos a darle, señores. Thank you, Joel.
That's a barramundi.
So right now, this time they're a little bit slow. So you want to work slow. You're going to be in kayaks, so you can cast out and retrieve. You're looking maybe 6-8 foot of water max in the middle. So understand your depth a little bit. There's a lot of grass on the bottom, so you can cast. Bring it back slow. Anything you do, bring it back slow. I don't care what's on. This is what's on here. But remember too, from the kayak, you can do a lot of straight up and down. Most of the fish are going to be on the bottoms. And I'll tell you, I would probably try to scour those areas on that embankment over there, on those sides, about halfway through on that area right over there that way, close to the banks. But working slow is key. And a lot of times, you'll be moving something real slow off the bottom, and all of a sudden it just stops it. You know what I mean? So don't be afraid to work slow. You work fast, they're going to stare at it as it's coming by them, and it's going to go right past them. So give them an opportunity. When the bite gets a little harder and they get competing with each other a little bit more, then your technique doesn't have to be quite as slow.
All right.
And I think that's a key word, work slow.
What pound leader do we have on there?
So you got about anywhere from a 40 to a 60. And when you hook one, you'll
Why
say
is
why.
that? Why is
and
that?
here's the reason. You're only using, this is probably a 20 or a 30 pound braid, but you'll find out real quick if you've snook fished or tarpon fished, they're going to fray the heck out of your line. So the truth is that you might not get more than, if you had say 20 pound leader on here, you might not be able to fight but one fish, and you might lose that fish being cut off. So we start high, that gives you an opportunity to catch more fish, and because you're going to get a little bit of fray. You guys, when you're out there, it's tough because we're here to retie for you guys, but we're not in the kayak with you. So if it gets starting and it gets somewhat frayed, it helps you guys if you have a way to cut it and just retie. You know.
Well, here's the thing. We're gonna have everyone catch one fish out of the kayak. We were only able to get 6 kayaks out here. So go out there, take the Passport R for a spin, catch a fish, come back in, let someone else have a go. We do have more rods and reels, so we can have some anglers fishing from the bank.
And we're rigging them
after
as
that.
we speak right now. So we're over there
Yeah.
rigging stuff up, ready for you to go. All you got to do is go out there and fish it.
So yeah, if you can catch one fish, come in. We'll have Billy and the crew check the leader and
Put a new
retie
one.
if they need to before
Absolutely.
the next person heads out. So we got 3 boats here and 3 over there. We're just finding a good little spot to clear, but yeah, I think that's it, right?
I think you're
any,
ready to
any
go.
tips for releasing the fish or anything?
Okay, so listen, they have just like a snook does and a tarpon does. One of the things that frays your line is they have a very sharp part of their gill plate. So you want to handle the fish. I try to lip lock them. Anybody know when I say lip locking, grabbing a fish and pulling his bottom jaw down? But they don't respond to that. They're gonna be frisky in your hands. If you get a hold of one, they're gonna be frisky in your hands. Try to hold them down and get the hook out as best you can. It's a little bit more. It's a lot easier when you're standing on the bank. Lay a fish down on the grass. It's a little bit tougher handling that fish out of the kayak. You may be able to release the fish at the side of the boat and don't even bring it into the boat with you.
Right.
You can't. All of the barbs have been pinched down. Okay, and the big reason for that is you don't want to spend 15 minutes with a fish hooked down here trying to get that barb out, plus killing the fish. It's just so they're all bent. Keeping as on any fish, keeping a nice bent rod and a nice
Yep.
tight line helps keep that hook in their mouth.
Yeah, so keep tension on that fish and then get them in and lip them by the bottom lip like that.
Yep.
And hold on tight with
Yep.
your thumb. If you need assistance, just pedal them into shore, leave them
And
attached.
someone
we
just
can
wave your hand, we'll know
yeah,
what's
we
going
can-
on.
we
Somebody
can
will run over and help
unhook.
you out. But let me tell you one other thing too. There are some average sized fish and there are some good sized fish. Have a grip on your rod. Because when you get one of these, you'll understand. If you get the opportunity to fight one of these, you'll go, oh, I know exactly what Billy was talking about. Because he's going to try to pull the rod out of your hand. It's a fun fish to fight.
How large are the fish in here right now?
So I would say there's probably maybe some fifth. Mike would be the better person. He's here every day, but I would say there's probably maybe max out some 15s maybe.
Damn.
But I think there's probably nothing much less than 6, 8.
All right.
But I would take a 6 and 8 pound.
You got your sticker still on your
barramundi.
glasses.
Oh, nice.
You want to know?
I hope you
I don't know if you. It's kind of clear. That's why you're probably seeing through it.
So guys,
So here's
if
the setup. If somebody's getting ready to get in a boat, here's one ready to go. If somebody wants to.
you want to be the first one out
I'm gonna
there,
go start making some more.
So if you guys if you guys don't catch a fish in like 5 to 10 minutes, would you mind just coming back in? And we just want to make sure everyone gets on a kayak, has an opportunity, and then once everyone's been, if you guys want to go again, we can. But
Oh, the other thing too is that when you come back off that kayak, if we have enough rods, we'll put a rod in your hand. Walk
Yeah.
the bank and fish. You're not done fishing. You're just done with your experience on the Hobie. So when you get back in, you get off the Hobie, come find one of us. We'll get a rod in your hand and do some
and then
fishing.
as far as food and drinks, is that coming out to here, or are we walking back there to grab
I'm
them?
not the great person for that.
They look pretty set.
I'm not
Oh,
sure.
Okay.
Yes,
cool.
there's water underneath this tent, water underneath that tent, and food's going to be back up
Okay.
shed. So where are they? Where are the fish? Yeah. So listen, I'm going to tell you. I'll be right now, because of the grass like it is, I'll be fishing halfway through this pond. So cut this pond in half. Everything I do is pretty much close to the banks and out in and back towards that way. And so an understanding is they feed off of that dock and that dock. So there's a general good, a reasonable accumulation. There's fish like that. I can take you over that dock right now and show you probably 20 fish laying on the bottom right here. But your accumulation of fish are going to be more down that end right there. That stretch of just luring.
All right.
There's fish all
Let's
over
go.
the place. Hey, work slow.
Here we go. Vamos por barramundis.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood, my tongue keeps bleeding. From the words I spit, so sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts feeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I don't lie at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding. From the words I spit, so sharp.
Paré de pescar un ratito, tuve 2 piques. Ya me subí al kayak. Ahorita vamos a comer una barbacoa aquí de los amigos de Hobie. Vamos con ellos. Aquí estamos en Osceola, un lugar magnífico para venir a pescar si visitas Florida. Vámonos por barramundis con... What's your name?
Brad.
Hey, vamos a darle, señores. Vamos por barramundis. Vamos a otro lago a buscar. Hay más, pero más pequeños. La idea es pescar. Estamos en Osceola, Florida, señores. Disfrutando el Hobie Day. Aquí todos, chequen. A mí ya me tocó estar arriba del kayak. Ya estuve tirando por aquí. Pero vámonos a otro lado. Here we go.